Hello everyone, hello. Welcome. We want to welcome you to the Millennial Power Couple Show. This is episode 5 where we'll be discussing a very deep, sensitive topic. The topic is a lesson learned the hard way. I have my co-host here. Who are you?
What's going on, y'all? Justin Johnson.
And we have special guests. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Phaedra Washington Gray.
I'm Antoine Gray.
And guys, we have a special, phenomenal power couple who are really just going to break it down and share with us their journey through, or to, should I say, their marriage life. We all know that there are different lessons and journeys that we all have to go through in order to get to that place where we feel happy. And we have a powerful couple who is definitely going to share their journey with us. So let's just get started. Before we get into marriage life and how you guys got started, tell me, who were you before you got married? And Phaedra, we'll start with you first.
I just was Phaedra Washington. I was writing my book. My book was about my personal testimony. Some years ago, I was in a tumultuous relationship where I actually saw all the red flags, but I didn't get out the relationship, and it cost me 4.5 years of my life in federal prison. So just going back to school, educating myself, and reinventing who I was in order to prepare myself for marriage is what I was doing.
And what about you?
I was also reinventing myself as well. I've grown up, pretty much an athlete. Went to the military. I was boxing, ended up having a car accident that resulted in amputation of both of my legs. And then for the next 14 years or so, spent that time readjusting to life in a wheelchair. Was introduced to wheelchair basketball. We played at the University of Texas at Arlington, and that's where we met.
So I want to ask, because you definitely shared that the fact that you were part of a relationship that landed you into a situation you never thought you will see yourself at. So tell us, before meeting and being a part of the relationship that you were a part of, what were the warning signs that you probably you saw but didn't pay attention to?
Deceit, just lies, just hanging out with his friends all the time. They partied a lot. In that type of lifestyle, money, power, respect is one of the main things, and it was all about, I'm making my money, you're gonna respect me, and I have this power. Hanging out at the clubs with his friends and just seeing the different girls that were hanging on, phone ringing, different times of night, at all times of the night, and just not doing what he said he was going to do or being what he said he was going to be. And a woman's intuition, you'll learn the different things. It's like you'll start seeing the patterns, you'll start paying attention. But he was 8 years my senior. He had already graduated from college. So me being in college, not having that much money, that lifestyle kind of attracted me,
right? Because
I knew that it was a security for me.
Yeah.
So I just ignored it, and I kept pushing. And even though my friends could see what it was doing to me, and even walking into his home one night, and a woman was in the bed with him and I went into a state of depression and was hospitalized for a couple of days. I still yearned for him. I wanted him to be at the hospital with me. I wanted him to come see me, and it was like a repeat thing. One thing after another. It was like I do something, he would do something to me, and then he would pacify me. I would forgive him, and then it'll happen again. So it was just repeating one time after the next, the things that were going on. And I talk more in my book about it.
Yeah.
And if I had valued myself, I would have got out that situation before.
Awesome. Okay, I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, so that's great. Obviously, both of you guys have an amazing story. So definitely we want to know. So how did you guys actually meet? Start with you.
Met on Black People League.
Black People
Black
League.
People League.
Yeah.
It works.
Shout out to Black People League.
I mess with her. I say she was stalking me online at first.
Don't leave nothing to say. it was just like a couple of days before my trial was up that he inboxed me. And when he did, we exchanged information and we talked maybe 1 or 2 times, but we text for the most part. But he did tell me that he was playing wheelchair basketball. And it was probably around this time of the year that we actually started communicating via text and phone. But he just had a lot going on and we didn't actually meet face to face until February the following year.
Yeah, that's great. So leading to the next question, so how did you know that your spouse was the one for you? I know this would be like a vice versa question. So
especially since you both recently, were you engaged previously and you were engaged previously? So how did you know, like, okay, I got it?
His consistency. It was never any, I'm sorry. It was never, I'm sorry, I gotta cancel, something happened. It was consistent. He would take the time and ask me, you know, what's your schedule look like? Are you available at this time? And he stuck to it and followed up through, so.
For me, it's gonna sound a little misty, but I always say my heart felt safe with him.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I had to have any guard up or, you know, anything like that. I didn't have to have a certain persona or anything. I could just be me, and, you know, it worked out.
And I definitely can relate to your, your answer because, us being men, of course, when we're younger, we date a lot of women, but at the same time, we're looking for a woman that can really, you really want to be yourself around, and definitely big up to you. So my next question is, how has marriage changed you guys' life?
Hasn't been that big of a time. We've only been married 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. 6
So,
months.
we're still in the newlywed phase of it. So it hasn't changed a whole lot. I mean, we live together now.
Yeah.
That's an adjustment in itself for both of us. I never had lived with a man. So that was an adjustment in himself. And he said, only 6 months, that's a milestone, baby. Remember that. So I would just say just adjusting to living with someone is something that I can say. But it's been lovely. I love it.
So I want to know, okay, meeting on blackpeoplemeet.com and introducing yourselves to each other's family. You guys also shared that you guys did counseling. Tell us how important was it for you guys to do counseling before marriage, and do you think it's important to continue counseling even during marriage?
I definitely think so. And to me, it's important going into it because, like you said the other day, when you're in love, that love will look past a lot of stuff. And you speaking superficially about different, topics that you need to go further in depth about. And so that's what the counseling did for us. And we saw something on one of these shows. What did it say? Something about the courtship. And Chad loves Michelle.
Oh, we was watching that last night. He was saying that courtship would either make or break, really, the relationship. Because it's some real things that should be discussed. And I would also say, pay attention and look into the people that are giving the wise counsel to you. Everybody that say they're a wise counsel is not a wise counsel. So I would say take that time to look into the credentials and see if there's any references. Do you know of anybody else that they counsel? Because it's some real digging deep when it comes to premarital counsel and things that you never thought of before that is will come up. And one thing I'm going to say is that you're going to have to leave your emotions on the outside because it gets tough.
Oh, and just to clarify, I was watching the Chad loves Michelle under duress. It wasn't.
Hey, you were just following, I got you. Listen, I want to ask, what are some characteristics that you think maybe most relationships lack? And then how do you think they can fix that?
The need to be right. sometimes you just have to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I mean, share your point.
Yeah.
Respectfully, but you don't always have to be right. And I know as a woman, and basically almost 40 before I was married, I was independent. I took care of myself.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't depend on anyone else. So that need to be right. We have to leave that at the door. And it's a whole different ball game when someone else is in the picture. And you have to learn how to bite your tongue sometimes, and read his body language, and he read my body language.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, you know.
What would you say coming from a male perspective?
I agree with that, definitely. But also, I would say sometimes we expect more out of the other person prematurely.
Okay.
Like the other show that you.
Oh, ready to love.
Okay.
Right, and it's like, I know it's a game show and they have a purpose, you know, behind it or whatever. And, you know, I get that. But at the same time, that plays out in society where you see people, I want you to choose me before you're ready to choose me. Right? And so, and before I'm even ready to be chosen yet, I want you to choose me. Before I'm ready for you to choose me, I want you to choose me. And that's what I think one of the main things is there's that expectation of commitment prematurely. When I like you,
Right.
you know, I'm attracted to you, but
Right.
I don't know you well enough to say I want to be yours. I want you to be mine. I think that's where a lot of people mess up at.
Yeah, so definitely, I know y'all basically already answered this question. The question was, what have you learned about relationships? And I kind of see y'all kind of tipped on that. So definitely, leading to the next question is, what do you think the guidelines for a successful marriage?
God first.
God first.
God first, spouse second, everything else is the third.
And keep everybody out your business.
Keep everybody.
Everybody out your business.
Even your family members.
What do you say? Even them.
Even them.
Well, listen, I definitely don't want to take away from the fact that, you know, guys, Phaedra Washington Gray is an author. And as she already stated, she wrote her own book called A Lesson Learned the Hard Way. First, I want to ask you, why this title?
Because it was a lesson that I learned the hard way. If I knew what could possibly happen to me, I would have gotten out of that relationship. I did not know that basically being his girlfriend, even though I wasn't involved in any of his business or anything like that, but just the simple fact of knowing he was involved in it, the government looked at as you're guilty. And I was naive to that. I never thought that I would be going to prison for just knowing.
Yeah.
For being his girlfriend. And nobody he did business with could pinpoint me.
Yeah.
Not one person. So I think it's important for young ladies that's in relationships that, you know, we look at TV and these videos and Instagram and all these different things, and we see people living a certain life, but we don't know the consequences behind the lifestyle that they're living.
Yeah, it's deep, and it's important. I want to know, without giving too much away from your book, I was just very in tune and captivated by everything that you wrote, and it was just like I was watching a movie. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was over, and then something else, another challenge and another obstacle kind of appeared, you know, throughout your story, throughout your life, and you overcame that, and it was just so amazing to me. Towards the end of the book, you talk about 4 key elements, and I just want to share what those 4 key elements were: forgiveness, perseverance, the value of you, and faith. I want to know, why did you decide to focus on those key elements at the end of your book?
Forgiveness is number one. We can live our lives blaming other people for things, but if we don't forgive, I was able, and I talk about it in my book, I was able to speak with the person that said I was involved, and I was able to meet up with my ex-boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
And tell him, I forgive you.
Yes.
And I'm sorry that it, you know, is this way, but I forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
Live your life. I'm living mine.
Yeah.
And I think that was powerful. And people didn't understand at the time that I did it. They didn't understand where I was coming from.
Right.
But it was closure for me.
Yeah.
On a totally different level. Spiritually, it was closure. It was maturity. It was showing me where God had the level He had brought me on. Because who can look someone in the face to face, knowing that they say, well, yeah, she's my girlfriend, you know, she know what was going on. Can you look them in the face and actually say, I forgive you?
Yeah.
I think it crushed him more than at that point in time than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So forgiveness was very important because that means that I was free. I was set free from anything that had to do with that.
Yeah.
At that point. The other one was
Perseverance.
Perseverance. That's my thing. Persevere with me. Things happen in life, and we have to persevere. We have to keep going. We can't let it knock us down. Life is going to happen, and it's how we choose to move forward. Basically, is how it's going to end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyday things occur, but we can't stop with whatever that knocks us down at that point in time. We have to persevere through it. We got to push through and keep going. So my thing is just never give up. You know, if I just think that if I had given up when I got out of prison, every time somebody said no to me, after every job application I filled out, I never would have been in corporate America.
Mm-hmm.
I never would have went back to school if I would have kept thinking to myself, I'm never going to be anything.
Right. So
we have to persevere. Whatever the situation look like, it's going to be better, but you got to put in the work. You got to do something different.
Yeah.
And don't give up.
And not giving up, then you speak on just the value of you.
If I would have loved myself.
That self-love.
At that point in time, that self-love was missing.
Yeah.
You know, even though I was brought up in a home, my grandfather, my daddy, you know, they told me I was beautiful and I was a princess and things like that. We still have little things inside of us that we may not value ourselves. If I would have valued myself in that relationship, as soon as those red flags would have came into play, I would have been out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we have to know our worth.
Right.
We have to know that, hey, God has better for us.
Yeah. Both men and women.
Yes.
Yeah.
And definitely, I want to say something. You know, definitely appreciate y'all for taking the time out to hop on our show. But me sitting here looking at both of y'all as a couple, I mean, y'all resembles perseverance, and y'all strong people. I mean, both of y'all went through a lot of obstacles in life. Most people will, you know, give up, tap out. But y'all, instead of y'all going through these obstacles, y'all went through the obstacles,
right.
And now y'all inspiring other people to do the same thing. So definitely big ups to y'all, and much success to y'all in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, faith. How does faith come into play? But just with life, your relationship, your own personal journeys, how does faith play a part?
Without my faith in God, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Faith gave me hope.
Yeah.
And just knowing that he can talk more about even with his situation.
Right.
It wasn't that he truly surrendered to God, that he was not in a state of depression after losing his legs. So faith is big for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
In our personal relationship with God, we know that no matter what happens, that we're going to be okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
She said, it took my accident. Like, that's one of my favorite things to say these days is, you know, humble yourself before God and like does it for you. And for me, that's what it was. I had to be humble. And when I was finally broken and I gave it all to God, that's when everything changed over for me. And I haven't. It changed in such a way. But nothing about my situation and my circumstance changed. I changed.
Yeah.
You know, and I couldn't tell you how I changed, what changed. I just know all that. The spirit of depression and the spirit of suicide, all of that just lifted up off of me, and I've never been back down, you know, that bad since.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have the good days and bad days. Absolutely. Never anything anywhere near that. So for me, it's like she said, I know that regardless of what happens, God's got us.
Yeah. Got you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, guys, tell us how we can get your book, Phaedra.
You can purchase my book from www.alessonlearn.org. Again, www.alessonlearn.org.
Listen, I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to put it down. I read it all in one day, one night. He was just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm reading, leave me alone. No, I really was in tune. I appreciate you both coming in, sharing your journey, sharing your testimony, and just being a blessing and sharing that value so that other people can understand, like, hey, okay, yes, I've been through a breakup. Yes, I even went through as far as getting engaged to a woman and a man and realized that it wasn't for me. But if you guys would have just stopped, you wouldn't have been able to find each other. And that's what the perseverance and what Justin was saying is all about. Just the fact that you guys continued, you had faith, and you persevered through. So much success to you both.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Guys, again, another power couple show. If you are a fantastic power couple, like the Grays, go ahead and tag yourselves or tag a power couple that you know. Share and like this video. And you know what? We'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
That was good. Cheers.